So in this video, we're gonna teach you how to play stellar defense so you won't get dunked on like this.
You win!
Hey yo, what's up everybody out there in the World Wide Web? If you're new to the channel, let me introduce myself. I am the host with the most. I am the man with the plan. I am BR.Rider. This is BR.Rider.Gaming. Welcome back to the channel, fam. Back with another banger. Banger.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
We're here with another NBA 2K tutorial video where we're gonna break down some game footage so you can be that lockdown defender that you always wanted to be, so you won't get dunked on like this.
Boom shakalaka.
Nasty. Alright fam, so this should be a good one, but before we get started, this has become a ritual on the channel, okay? We're gonna shout out our subs that have been commenting and showing love right about now. Alright fam, so if you do want to get a shout out on the channel, you gotta subscribe, hit that notification bell, be a part of the Noti gang, and show some love in the comment section, and I guarantee you will get a shout out, fam.
Yes! Yes!
Alright, so with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Lights, camera, action. Let's go! When you walk on the court and you don't know which buttons to press, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna look like a lost puppy dog. It's embarrassing. So let's talk about some tips to work on that defense. On the PlayStation, because I use PlayStation 5, when you use L2, it basically face guards the player with the ball, so you lock down on him and you're watching his every move essentially, okay? So you hold L2 and your player gets in that defensive stance where he gets low and wide, and when you get that glowing circle around your player, that essentially means that the lockdown is engaged and your guy is playing defense. That lockdown button essentially means that you're focused and locked in on your man. Stay in front and anticipate the dribbler's move, okay? So basically what you want to do is shuffle your feet. Holding the L2 button while moving the left joystick left or right, it shuffles your feet when you want to anticipate where the ball handler is going to go. So for example, I'm shuffling my feet to the right, meaning I'm using the left analog stick and moving it to the right. He crosses over left, so I start moving the left analog stick left. So as a result, it makes him take a bad shot. So first, let's break down how you actually get steals. There's multiple ways to get steals in the game. The first one is going to be pretty straightforward, pressing square when you're right in front of the ball handler. So the trick with this is when the ball handler crosses over or has the ball in the hand that's closest to you, that's when I try to press square and essentially jar it loose and you can get the ball. So that's going to be steal type number 1. Steal type number 2, the stolen pass. So this is for those ill-advised bad passes that people do. So the way to get this steal is when the ball's coming towards you or towards that player, you press square as well, and it's almost like they become the defensive back in football. They try to catch it and steal it. The trick for this is try to get in the passing lane. You got to anticipate where the pass is going to go. You see it, you jump in front of the player that's receiving the pass, press square. So if you're positioned in the right spot, it should be an easy steal every time. Alright, moving on. The next type of steal is one that is very frustrating for me because it happens to me all the time for some reason, and it is the bump steal. So the way to get the jump steal is going to be basically just blocking the path of the ball handler. If you're standing where they want to go and you basically block their path, you can get the steal easily. Somehow this game rewards you for that. As soon as they collide, the ball comes loose. You don't even have to press anything most of the time. You just have to be there and you will be rewarded with the steal. But I will tell you to proceed with caution. If you don't time it correctly and you're just spamming square, you will get a lot of fouls called on you. Alright, next we're going to get into the shot blocker aspect of the video, where you can get blocks and get some crazy denials when your opponent is shooting the ball, okay? So typically this happens when the player is going to drive to the rim and you want to get the shot blocker, like your center or power forward, to get a shot block. When your opponent drives to the rim and you want to meet him right in front of the rim, you press triangle to get your shot blocker's hands up and try to block the ball. Honestly, a lot of it is timing, guys, because when your opponent drives, if you're not timing it correctly, they're either gonna dunk or they're gonna get the foul called on them. But if you time it correctly and you press triangle right before they get to the rim, a lot of times you can get a good shot block. But proceed with caution also. So there's two sides of the coin. Either you're gonna get the shot block, or your opponent will get the foul, maybe get the and one, or you'll get posted.
Boom shakalaka.
Okay? So that's the gamble you gotta deal with. This is big in the game of 2K. When your opponent is shooting a jump shot, pressing up on the right analog stick, and he's shooting a 3 or a mid-range, holding up on the analog stick brings your hands up. It contests the shot, making it harder for the player to shoot the ball. So if you have a good contest, they will miss a lot of the shots. So getting in the defensive stance and putting your hands up when a shot goes up drastically helps your defense, because when you time that correctly, it makes it harder for your opponent to shoot the ball. So putting your hands up when a shot goes up is very crucial to basketball. But again, proceed with caution, because if you don't utilize this move correctly, you will get burned in this scenario. So I thought he was going to shoot the ball. He didn't. He pump faked. My hands went up, and therefore I was out of the play because he just drove right around me. You got to anticipate and kind of guess right in some of these situations, okay? Alright, so this is going to be my bonus tip for the day. If you're playing team basketball, so this is going to be a good trick that not everybody knows. When you call a timeout and you make substitutions for which players want to come in and out of the game, you also could adjust your offensive and defensive settings. So this is the way you do that. If you look at the very top, you could press L or R2 when it goes to offensive coaching settings or defensive coaching settings. So when you're playing defense and say LeBron James is murdering your team, you can make it to where your team focuses on that player in particular and adjust the way they play defense on them. So overall, if you learn all these tips and tricks and you emphasize each part in practice, I will guarantee you will be locking down your opponent just like this. Let me show you guys an example of some beautiful defensive basketball. It's basically poetry in motion, guys.
Nope. 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 Intercepted!
There's the alley-oop.
Boom shakalaka!
Alright, so if you lasted this long and you're a real one, type defense in the comment section and I will show some love on the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Alright fam, so that's gonna wrap it up for the video. Hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys were able to learn something. And if you did, show some love on the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the 2K Rebellion, because we're out here grinding. Hey. So until next time, go play some 2K, shoot your shot, and get the W. Yakums.